Good day, everyone. I was born and raised in Detroit. Growing up there, I saw people like me running things. This is a courtroom, not a circus, so we're gonna calm down.
I'm sorry.
What I found there was a passion that I didn't know existed.
This is the bottom line.
I'm excited to free fall into the limitless possibilities with we the people. So many are fearful of the law. They think it's something that works against them.
I think you need to begin to accept responsibility for your mistakes.
We are the people.
Sophia West claims she was supposed to split the cost of a baby shower for her first grandchild, but the baby's other grandma refuses to pay up. Isabella Castell says she didn't agree to pay for an extravagant party.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lauren Lake presiding.
You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, thank you, Sean. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
This is the case of West versus Castell. Ms. West, you are suing Ms. Castell for $1,150, half the cost of a baby shower. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And Ms. Castell, you say you didn't attend and that the plaintiff overspent. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, I'll start with the plaintiff. So you had a baby shower?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, who was the baby shower for?
The baby shower was for our children. Her daughter is having her second child. This is my son's first child. And
Okay.
I was so excited about it, you know, and I assumed she would be too, but she's all baby showered out, I guess.
What you mean? You baby showered out, Ms. Castell?
Yes, I'm baby showered out. This
What?
is not my first grandchild. So I already have 3 other grandchildren. So I didn't feel a need to just go all out for this one and go overboard.
So wait, you all agreed to do the baby shower together?
Correct.
Correct.
Just you two?
Just
Yes.
us.
All right, so you reached out to Ms. Castell or vice versa? How did you all come to give the baby shower? The grandmothers usually don't give the shower.
Well, our children, you know, they're struggling, and, you know, as mothers, we want to help our children. So they came to us and said that, you know, we're having a baby. I would have preferred they were married first before they brought a child into the world. But these things do happen, and, you know, we're going to make the best of it.
All right, so they said, hey, can you all give us a baby shower?
Yes, we were supposed to do it together to help them.
And what was the agreement?
The agreement was that she would pay half on the expenses for the baby shower.
Did you agree to pay half, Ms. Castell?
So she gave me an amount that she thought she was going to spend, like approximately $1,000.
Uh-huh.
So I said, okay, then I'll give you $500, but still show me the receipts or the invoice of what you're spending.
All right, so do you remember that conversation, Ms. West?
I remember it somewhat, you know.
Do you agree that Ms. Castell said that you were going to do about $1,000 baby shower and show all of the receipts, and then she'd give you $500 the half? Was that the deal?
The deal was that she was going to give me half on what I spent, and I said roughly, because, you know, it's my first baby shower. I said it should be like $1,000.
Now, did you say $1,000 total for the baby shower, or did you mean $1,000 would be your half?
$1,000 would be her half, because that's what we were talking about was half.
All right, so you said it's going to be roughly $1,000. Ms. Castell, you heard that it was going to be $1,000 total, $500 each.
Exactly, Your Honor.
All right, so you get to planning the baby shower. I thought you guys were supposed to do the baby shower on your own. You didn't communicate throughout the planning process what you were buying, what you were doing, how much you were spending, a running total or tally.
I didn't really know Miss Isabella that well, so I said, well, let's just meet up for margaritas, you know, and talk about, you know,
Yes,
the baby
margaritas.
showers. Yes, ma'am.
I love a good margarita.
So do I.
How about you, Sean? You like margaritas? I love a good
I
margarita.
don't drink, so I had a virgin margarita.
Uh-oh. Miss
She had
Castell,
fully loaded
Miss
margaritas.
Castell sent us straight to hell. She said, I don't drink, I had a virgin.
Well, she
Okay,
should've
we'll
had
get back to
water.
court. So you met up for margaritas, you had a virgin, Miss Castell. You just
Yes.
had yourself a mocktail. That's what they
Yes,
call it
yes.
now. Yeah, a mocktail. So you all talked. What was going on in this conversation? Miss Castell, when you sat down,
What did you feel about the baby shower? What were your intentions?
My intentions were to give her some money, albeit half, if she didn't go overboard, and let her take on the responsibility of planning for the baby shower.
And why didn't you want to be a part of the planning? You didn't have time, or it's just not your thing?
I didn't have time, it's not my thing, and she was so excited. This is her first grandchild, and a lot of what we endured in the conversation was about her and her family. Like, I want to do this. This is what I want. I.
And I want my money. How about that?
So, Ms. Costello, you kind of felt that she was so excited that I'm gonna just let her have this, because I got more than one. I've done baby showers already.
Yes.
Coming up,
You know, we had our little margaritas, and yes, mine was fully loaded because I don't do virgin. I ain't been a virgin in a long time.
Oh, well, okay then.
closed captioning provided by. If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with a dispute between grandmothers Sophia West and Isabella Castell, who are arguing over baby shower expenses.
What did you talk about? What were some of the plans? Did you do a theme? Did you talk about a venue? Did you talk about a color scheme?
Well, we kind of briefly talked about it, you know, and we had our little margaritas, and yes, mine was fully loaded because I don't do virgin. I ain't been a virgin in a long time.
Oh, well, okay then. So
but I
how
was
many
not
did you
drunk.
have?
Ma'am,
How many did you have?
I only had 3.
Oh, okay.
Fully loaded.
You said fully loaded, huh?
Fully loaded.
It was fully loaded, but I wasn't loaded. I know when somebody says half, they mean half.
Okay.
All right, so you leave there with kind of like a little skeleton idea of what you're gonna do for the shower.
You got that? I like that name, skeleton, because that's what we had. Just the
Skeleton
bare
idea.
minimum. Yeah,
And
just
then
the
you
bare
went to
minimum.
work.
Yes, ma'am.
And what did you plan? What kind of shower was it?
Well, I really, I had to invoke some of my family members.
Okay.
To see, get some ideas, piggyback on everybody's ideas.
Oh, so they all had ideas, but they didn't have no money?
Pretty much. We had a group chat.
You don't know what my family member has in their pocket.
Well,
Okay,
they
we had
weren't offering
Did they
to give
offer any
anything.
money?
We had a group text, and that's where we was on the planning stage. We didn't talk about money with the family. What we talked about was the theme.
All right.
And so it was a group text, and she was included in it, just so she can be a part of the planning stage.
All right, and what were y'all coming up with?
Well, we came up with dinosaurs and shoes, because my son loves shoes.
Okay.
And then we had a jungle theme. Mm-hmm. Like the Lion King. And I thought that was going to be really cute, but then she chimed in talking about that was a unsavory something idea. And unfortunately, one of my family members didn't like her attitude in the text messages and threatened to beat her up, but...
Do you, what, oh.
No,
Wait,
several
we
of her
done
family-
gone all the way to a fight? Do you have evidence of those text messages?
Yes, ma'am.
May I see them, please?
Okay.
I'll take care
Lord,
of that.
y'all done got to fighting via text already?
But she didn't mean it. My cousin just like that. She just, be talking off the cuff. She don't mean nothing like that. If she ever got to know my family, she would know we're kind-hearted people. We'll give you the shirt off our backs, and we give you food if you're hungry. But she don't know us. She
And
didn't
you'll
want
give
to
us
get
a
to know
slap
us.
if I
All
don't
right,
agree
so,
with you.
so Ms. Costello, you weren't approving of the themes.
No, Your Honor, I wasn't.
So I see here text messages. I see one after you all met. It was nice spending time with you. You too. Thank you for your offer to cover half. No problem. I'm excited for you because it's your first grandchild. But you did say, Ms. Isabella, spend wisely, though. You
Yes.
said that in the text message.
Yes.
All right, and so here's the family text chain. I won't read it all, but we got a lot of ideas. Lego theme, hip-hop icons. Okay, that's modern. Dinosaur. Ms. Costello, you chime in and say, not to be rude, but those ideas don't go together. You didn't like dinosaurs and shoes.
No. Or hip-hop. Like this
So
is
then
for
y'all
baby
get in an
shower.
argument. Y'all get to arguing on the text message, and family member got to chime in. Somebody actually give us some ideas, and then Cousin Tina comes in and says, right, because WTF is her problem. If you family, then act like it. Uh-oh, then Brandy said, or get slapped around this place. That's disrespectful. Brandy went up from 0 to 100 quick.
She's just like that. You got to get to know her. She's sweet.
No one has to get to know her, and you co-signed for her. You should have intervened and checked her.
So then, Ms. Costello, you say, well, I just get an event planner. But did you hire an event planner?
I did not, Your Honor.
All right, so you just got over all that nonsense and said, you know, let them go ahead and plan. So you all did the baby shower. Were you handing her receipts as you were spending?
No, ma'am.
You weren't. You were just incurring the expenses? And what, charging them on your card or paying for them yourself?
It was on my Visa debit card.
You all hired an event planner?
Anderson Johnson, they do events, and my cousin, Darnell, he was the DJ, and he did it for free, you know, because we had a DJ, and he knew somebody who had, you know, that business, and so he turned me on to Anderson Johnson.
So you hired this person to be the coordinator?
Yes, ma'am.
Event planning services, $400. I see it here. Mm-hmm. You got chairs and table rental fee for $350, decorations for $300, a double throne chair for $300, and catering for $650. So $2,300 for the total, which is why you're asking for $1,150.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And so when you got these bills, when you got all of these receipts, Ms. Castell, what were your thoughts?
I didn't get them, Your Honor. She just told me approximately how much she spent, and I told her she must be crazy. She said I owe her $1,150, which was half of $2,300, and I told her no. I didn't attend the baby shower because I was threatened. I didn't feel comfortable in going
Oh, you
over
never
there.
even went?
I didn't go.
Coming up,
You missed the baby shower?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Somebody threatened to slap me? Yes, I definitely missed the baby shower.
You don't want no drama with that.
I don't want no drama.
It wasn't going to be no drama.
closed captioning provided by. You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with a dispute between grandmothers Sophia West and Isabella Castell, who are arguing over baby shower expenses.
You missed the baby shower?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Somebody threatened to slap me? Yes, I definitely missed the baby shower.
You don't want no drama with that?
I don't want no drama.
It wasn't going to be no drama.
All right, so you didn't even come.
I didn't go, no.
But you still said, I'm going to pay for my half. But when she told you how much, you said, that's just too much.
I told her not to go over, when she said $1,100 initially, or $1,000, my mistake. Initially, I said, okay, $500, and then show me receipts and invoice of something as you're spending it. And she did not.
So do you remember her saying $1,000 and to show you receipts as you were spending?
No, ma'am. She didn't tell me that.
You
In
don't
fact,
remember because
at
of
the
those
last-
loaded margaritas.
The last text message that we had, she had dismissed herself from the whole group. So,
Oh,
said-
after the family got ignorant with it, Miss Castell just came out the group text.
Yes, I was just done.
All right, and were you requesting, do you have any emails that show you calling her or asking her, Ms. West, what are the expenses at the end of this week, this month? How is it going? Can you show me what you're spending?
No, Your Honor, I do not.
And Ms. West, you're saying that you never once said, hey, I'm at $1,200 now total. This is where it's looking like the money's gonna land. Are you good with that?
Your Honor, all that's ringing in my head from Miss Isabella is half.
Coming up,
A $10,000 could be overboard. I don't know what her overboard is.
And you just proved what I'm talking about.
closed captioning provided by. You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with a dispute between grandmothers Sophia West and Isabella Castell, who are arguing over baby shower expenses.
But listen, it is clear from her text message that she said, but don't go overboard.
A $10,000 could be overboard. I don't know what her overboard is.
And you just proved what I'm talking about. When you don't have a clear understanding of what someone's overboard is and they're agreeing to pay half, I think you do have a responsibility, if you're the person making the choices, to say, hey, I just want to make sure you know we're about now at the $1,100, $1,500 range. You told me not to go overboard, so I just want to understand before I spend this money, is this amount okay with you?
She never did
You
that,
didn't
Your Honor.
ask that. However, Ms. Castell, you had the opportunity to stay in the group chat, figure out what was going on, call Ms. West, even regardless of how the family was acting, they wasn't paying nothing, so you could just not even talk to them. Just say, hey, where are we at with expenses? I want to be clear. I don't want my part to go over $500. What happens here is that you all didn't have great communication.
Exactly.
You didn't nail down a number. You didn't nail down a budget. You were coming together for the sake of your kids, but you weren't clear and concise on what the agreement was, and so now there is a misunderstanding. So, Ms. Castell, have you paid Ms. West any money at all for this shower?
I have not, Your Honor.
And the shower ended up costing $2,300.
Yes.
But you never said, I'm not paying half anymore and I'm not coming. You just simply didn't show up.
No, she knew I wasn't going to show up.
Judge Lake's verdict when We the People returns. Promotional consideration provided by. You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake.
When you're dealing with a situation where you're going to spend money together with somebody, that calls for very real communication. Ms. West, I do think you went overboard. I think you went a little overboard from what the initial conversation was, and I get it. You were excited. The baby shower that I'm looking at with the balloon, garland, and all of the cake and those things, these new baby showers, y'all done took it to another level. I mean, my son is 12. When I had my baby shower, it was beautiful. My girlfriends put it on for me. But my goodness, they communicated about what they were going to do, and they had an understanding of what the budget was. This is a misunderstanding. I do think that both of you bear responsibility in that. Therefore, half of the baby shower would be $1,150. It is the judgment of this court that I believe a baby shower for approximately $1,500 would have been what was reasonable. Judgment for the plaintiff for $750. Ms. Castell, I hate that you missed it. You only get one shower, and don't let nobody ever take you off your square so much that you miss an important event for your grandchild. I wish you all the very best. Court is adjourned.
Thank you.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $750.
Well, you didn't get $1,150. You got something. That's all right
That's
with me.
all I really wanted was
No,
something,
you
because you
didn't.
was
No,
just
you
so
didn't. You wanted half
disrespectful
of
to
the
me.
whole thing.
I mean,
I'm just glad you out of my life. You stay out of my life.
out of your life,
Oh,
sweetheart.
yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm done
We
with you.
have a
Deuces.
grandchild
Deuces
together.
to you and your crazy family.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.